My friend, we are live right now. You are very welcome.
Thank you,
This is
Mestre.
Berimbau Connection, and we are connecting people all around the world. And you are my guest today and guest of ever single capoeirista that is watching us right now. And this video is saved for any time on the YouTube for everybody that want to get there. Okay? So, Vaqueiro, you are very welcome. I am very proud to have you here. I love your work. I've been a few times with you. You are a good guy, a good capoeira, a good friend, a person that is very dedicated, it's educated, it's polite. Oh, Mestre Moy, it's us.
Salve, meu
Hello,
mestre!
Moy. Who knows if we can invite Mestre Moy to come here inside our studio. Are you free for that, my friend? If you are,
É,
we're gonna get you here.
fechou, fechou já.
Well, Vaqueiro, meanwhile, please give me some words about you and your work in capoeira and your. Anyway, what the microphone is yours, and everybody's watching you right now. Please.
So, thank you, Mestre Squisito. Thank you for the opportunity to be here to share a little bit of our story, to connect on in this kind of patama and this kind of uh, situation. I'm very happy that I have the opportunity also here to address our capoeira community. So maybe I start by introducing myself. My name is Vaqueiro. I started capoeira in 1998 under Mestre Martin Fiuza in Munich in Germany, and have been training with this school until 2010, when our ways separated and I have been alone for a while. I've been a capoeira orphan, so to say, and luckily a few years back I had the wonderful opportunity of getting to know Mestre Moy, and he took it upon himself to take me under his wing as my master, me as his disciple, and I have been trying to make my way around capoeira, using capoeira as a humanist tool to inform people and to attain people's well-being.
That's all? No. Come on.
Well,
Tell me
that's
about
just a little
your
bit.
place, your city, your life in
Okay, yeah.
Capoeira. Since when
So
you are in Capoeira?
I started capoeira in Munich. I have not strayed very far from that place. I as of now, I give classes in Starnberg, which is about 25 minutes from Munich. And also we have a lot of other places. Since 2010, 2011, I am actually responsible for our group by ourselves, which is called Capoeira Ligando Mundos. And the name for us represents one of the key capacities of capoeira, which is connecting people, connecting worlds, and by that, that's the creed we try to teach and live by, to make capoeira part of our lives and use capoeira as a tool to improve lives of people.
Okay. You are a man for few words.
I don't know. Is that few words, Master?
You are like the opposite of some friends in Capoeira that talk so much. Even
I'll get caught talking
asking
then.
nothing, they talk and talking. You know some people like that.
It's good. There's people who can talk, and I think given the right topics, we all have a lot to say.
Who loves that? Let's talk, eh? Let's talk, no problem. Well, Vaqueiro, you know, I'm very impressed because you have a kind of personal, a physical personal approach, shape that looks like it. Oh my God, this guy will not move anyway. He might be very slow. Oh, I'm thinking, but I know that it's a trap for that one that make a judgment so fast.
I can run away very fast if I have to.
I know, but you play very fast, man. I know you in some moment that you play a very fast capoeira, and you have an incredible demeanor. You have a support in your hands. You make any kind of acrobatics. Oh man, you are really a surprise when someone look at you. You are since you were very young on this shape. See,
For most of my life, I started very early doing martial arts, and I've always been on the heavy side. So when I started judo, I was 6 years old, and always from the very beginning, I went into the high classes. So I always trained with heavy people, which meant, of course, I also, besides from eating, I got very heavy because I put on a lot of muscle throwing other people around. So I had a short while when I was training a lot until the point when I started capoeira, when I turned about 16, 17 years. I didn't eat a lot and I trained a lot. So I really lost about 30 kilo in 1.5 years. But it went really with my health. It really messed with my health. So I had to change a couple of things. And yeah, I do enjoy eating, and that's a big thing. And also the work, you know, you yourself probably, we teach until late at night. We come home, we're hungry. But capoeira has always helped me with these kind of things to enjoy life without the pressure to perform in a certain way, as it was, for example, in judo. You had to have a certain weight, otherwise you couldn't fight. In capoeira, you have more liberties, and I have to admit that sometimes I have abused those liberties. So I had this extra piece of cake or
how
something.
old you were when you start capoeira? How old you were?
I was about to turn 16, so 15 years old.
15 years old.
15 years old. That
So,
has been 23 years ago.
oh, it's lots of years for sure. That's why, of course, I think that capoeira is something that helps anyone. Everybody can be helped by capoeira. But
Absolutely.
after a while, you need some time to get your body inside that rules, inside that kind of exercise, the exigence that it has, and when you don't perceive, you are already someone that make many things that you, if you think before it, you were not capable to do. Do you think that?
I think when I realized that when I started capoeira, it was the time of this video game and this movie Esporte Sangrento, and so I
Sure.
saw the guys, I saw Messi Amen fly through the horde, and I was amazed. And then 1.5, 2 years later, when I did one of my first mortal backflips, I was like, wow. So that's how it feels like. And for me, it was a journey of discovering my own ability. So it was never of being, oh yeah, I'm good, I'm doing this, but it was more of, oh wow, I never thought I could do that. Let's see what else I can. I didn't think I could do. So for me, that was part of the discovery. And of course, now that's about 20 years later. I don't do all the same stuff, all the same movements, but there's something that I learned from a master who was in Nosso Encontro in Évora in Portugal a few years back, Master Israel, who completely changed my outlook as well. So who is an amazing capoeirista because you can see him play from the heart,
Oh,
and I
so
was very very impressed by that.
Cacheado is with us, and Mestre Moy is
Ui,
here in our
Cacheado.
studio. Let's put him in here on our conversation. My friend,
Oi,
Hey,
salve, mestre.
welcome.
thank you, thank you. Wow, was not the plan to come here and put my nose here in this in this
No,
moment.
but I
I
am
just
always attentive with the idea that someone are somehow distracted, so I put on the.
thank you. I don't know if it's a good idea because normally I like to create create bad situations,
But it's nice to
provocate.
have you here for even for a minute, so no problem.
But anyway,
To
I
live
want to
in
say I want to say that yeah, it's a big pleasure to me, and I'm so proud to see. Sorry for say that my boy there representing, and I know that he's able, and I just hope that you try harder to to find to create some situation to him that I'm quite sure that he's able to side rolê.
for sure, for sure. Well, but Cachado, you are my next, my friend. Pay attention. I'm gonna get you. I need someone from Norway here to explain about the snow, the capoeira on the snow, huh? Okay. Well, Vaqueiro, since when you find and you met Matthew Moy, and why you decide to follow him, I know that, but people don't know. Please tell me.
So I think we met for the first time in 2012 or 2013 in Serbia at an event of Professor Toro Branco. I think it was in Serbia. I think was it Zagreb? No, that's Novi Sad or Belgrade. I'm not sure. But that was the first time when I met Master Moy, and I think there's even a video of the first game that I was allowed to have with him, and I treasure this video a lot. And for me back then, it was a few short conversations that we had that caught my attention because I cannot remember that I have ever seen a person that was more sensible and rooted in a way that they have a Master Moy has, to me, has a very wise and smart posture in a way that he chooses where his attention goes. He has certain priorities. He has certain values, but he also is very liberal with other things that I think we in that situation for me as a capoeirista, it really struck a chord with me. It really told me, okay, that's something that I'd like to learn more about. And then we had some few more conversations, and we had a couple of workshops that I attended. And I had a very close conversation with a good friend of mine, Contamesi Hiena, back in the day. And we spoke about this. We both were in a situation where we didn't have a master at the time, and we were looking. And people were telling us, no, you have to find a master. Quick, do it, come on. And they were right. We were lucky enough to have someone nearby who was exactly the right person for that job, I think, and for that responsibility. And I couldn't be happier. I couldn't be more thankful that things turned out this way. So, Messi,
I don't know what to
muito
say
obrigado. Thank you
because
so much.
it's since this time. Because it's funny, because sorry for that. Say if I'm come to this talk, but one thing I told to them, yeah, I say, look, I have structured rules in my relation between my students and with you, and Yen and Chit will not be different, like I do already in Grupo União. And one thing I told them, so most of the time we're gonna have a dialogue, we're gonna talk, but in some situation it will be a monologue. I'll talk and you listen and not want to hear nothing. But the good things, thanks God, is that till today I never need to use this. I never need to be imperative with Vaqueiro and Ochito because man, it is so nice, it's so good this this work together till today And of course, as a master, yeah, sorry for saying that, as a master, I feel totally okay. And I cannot see t-shirts in this moment. I cannot see logo like Liga no Mundos or Beira do Rio, Ieno, Grupo União. I see that I put my heart there, like if I was doing Grupo União or like Luciano that you knew, you know, or my old students. For me, is the same relation. And I'm really glad also to find these boys in my life that they just come join to a nice team that I already have.
Yeah, I know your criteria, Mestre Moy, because we know each other for
Long time.
so far. It's not necessary to talk, but I know that you have a very, very fine criteria to receive someone on your team, on your supervisor. So Vaqueiro is someone that, since the first moment of me in touch with him, I perceived that he's a polite, he's an educated man, he's very
Yes.
professional, and of course, someone like him, it's always welcome in any place, in any team. Vaqueiro,
Yeah, for sure.
to know people like you, man.
And sorry to say that, I have to say something also because I was quite sure that when Vaqueiro would participate in ever for the first time, I knew, and I believe I told him, look, Vaqueiro, after your first time here, the people you're gonna find you, you're gonna see you, and it was true. Everybody was speaking to me, but wow, this guy. When you see him, he looks a heavy guy, but when he go to home, my God, he looks like a bird of, so light, so good skills. And I say, yes, 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 yes.
Yes,
He's really good. It's of course it's
yeah.
nice to hear.
That's nice, man.
I don't hear it all.
What our plan is for this end of pandemics. Everybody's up under a compression, waiting like you know, in the box, a surprising box. Remember that when you open it, boom, everybody goes for every part. It's what I think right now. I'm waiting for someone open this box. So I will jump on the word. Please invite me. I'm crazy to fly. I missed many flights last year. And here, even I have a very nice place to stay. Umoy knows it.
Oh
That's my
yeah, it's a
house.
paradise. It's a paradise.
It's very nice. But else, maybe I was already crazy on my mind completely. Well, Vaquero, I want to show some of the pictures you send me. I will share it. Okay, let's share it. Can you
Let's
stay
go. Let's go.
there more? No problem. Okay, can you
Okay,
stay there?
okay.
It's nice because you were on the picture too. A moment. It is a compartilhando. Yeah. Yes. Now we're gonna from one side. Ah, what's
Ah,
Ooh. So this was pretty much exactly 3 years ago. This was our last big event that we did in was a conjunction of three capoeira brothers, three groups that came together, and for us it was a great occasion because we could not only unite our friends there, but we could invite. We were able to invite a lot of masters, Mestre Moy, Mestre Squisito, Mestre Luis Renato, Mestre Tucas was there, and we could really enjoy the synergy of these masters. For us, it was a very great event. We had a lot of friends there. Mestre Marindo Cacheado was there.
yeah, yeah.
My
Chad was there.
very
It's very
close brother Conta Mestre Sabiá was there. we had a lot of good times, and we were lucky enough that also in this moment, this por acaso, by accident, was our formatura to the next stage of responsibility for us.
That's true. But it was a very nice moment for me too, because it was a very big emotion because of the graduation of yours, Jena, and one guy from Croatia,
Chito.
Tito. And was really an incredible atmosphere of feelings and good feelings, good vibes, and people were so happy. It was an unforgettable event, man. It was incredible, very, very nice. So many people together, not just one accident, no problem, no, nothing, a nausea, nothing, no kind of problem. How long you planned this event, Vaqueiro?
I think we started about 5 months earlier, but in the end, everything had to be quick, and we had a lot of things that were got done in the last minute. But I think we took about 5 to 6 months before that, maybe two more for the initial ideas and plans, but then one thing came after another, and in the end, we had a lot of happy people there. I think that was what was most important to us, and we could share this moment with a lot of people.
Biggest part of the student are yours. These people
Excuse
that
me?
the biggest part of the people that was on the event are a student of yours.
I think there were maybe 2/4 of the people were from our group, and the other half was guests. Might have been even less students from ours. From when I look at the video, many of the kids came from our group, but we had many guests, and we have a lot of wonderful people who come all the way from Croatia for our events and from Serbia, and it's just amazing how far people are willing to travel to share this.
Yeah,
So
it was amazing.
Well, it was amazing. Umoy, your words and some words about that.
Well, man, for me it was uh, one more special moment in my life as a capoeira. Yeah, and of course to be there also with you and Luis Renato was amazing because we had, especially with you, we had so many trips. We have so many stories to to tell to people. Most of them are so funny ones, like Barcelona, but it's not the case now. And when I see you there and Luis Renato, that we also have quite the same time in capoeira. Also, we was in army together. We are from Brazil, and you also. So it was really, and of course, this moment of recognition, yeah, reconhecimento of Vaqueiro, Iena, and Tito, because it's not a graduation. It's not giving no graduation, but we are not. We are just celebrating, honor these three special capoeira players, capoeira guys, and was a really really good moment. So full of emotion for me. Like you said, it's unforgettable.
Yeah, I think so. I agree with you. And as you remember, was Luis Renato, you, Lucas, and me, and we felt like at home.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah, of course, Tucas. I did say Tucas, but yes, Tucas because he's from
Lucas
Brazil also.
was there and full. Lucas, it's incredible. He is always the funny one. He's always a great vibe. Or wherever where he was, it's incredible. But Vaqueiro, Rochinol is a dance. Rochinol, you know him
Salve Roshino.
from Amsterdam? No,
Yeah,
from
we met
Rotterdam.
about 20 years ago. I think
20
15 to
years
20
ago.
years ago. Yeah. That must have
Wow.
been, I think, my first trip to Amsterdam, and I was so impressed because those who know Hoshino not only know him for his singing, but then over the years, when the more I read of him and the more I hear, it's a very impressive not only capoeirista and singer and composer, but also someone who really studies capoeira, and that's a big goal that I wish I had the discipline and the time and dedication to do. That's always what impresses me a lot about people. Exactly, exactly 20 years ago.
Wow.
2001, he said.
Wow.
Confirme. And
2001.
Sabiá Cesaleiro, that was on this event too.
Sabiazão, meu querido.
Hello,
Um abraço, Sabiá.
Abração. It's a great friend of yours too, as I saw.
Sabiá is my brother from another mother. We have our differences sometimes. We talk to each other about stuff that, you know, there's a big discussion coming, but it's always from the heart, and it's I could not imagine better people to be my references in capoeira.
Sabiá is a great person,
and also has an online event next week.
Brother fights a lot, no problem, no doubt.
Abraço, Sabiá.
Very nice to have you here. You show me a game between you and Sabiá on the lake. I love that place to play capoeira, but the lake was so cold, man.
And I was swimming.
It's only cold for those who fall into the water.
Sabiá, você não entende inglês, Sabiá. It's a problem. A big problem. Mas um abraço para você, tá todo mundo te elogiando aqui.
Depois eu traduzo, mano.
Yes. Well, let's see another picture, okay? Oh, opa. This is the people playing on board of the lake.
That was the bateria for the solo.
I love this game on the lake, man. I was excited to go there to play, but the lake was so cold that I could not swim into the water.
I was swimming.
Yeah, this was
but
our
tell me about
floating.
Where you catch this idea about this game on this board?
So usually when we have events, we always try to do something connected to capoeira, but also to loosen it up a bit. So I think there was a time when I went to events about 2012, that some events that I went to, there was a lot of action, but there was literally maybe 2 capoeira classes for one weekend. There was a lot of other things, which was great. But at some point I said, well, wouldn't it be cool if we had something that is the similar vibe, the similar relaxed situation for people? Because when people relax, we learn better. So I said, okay, let's try. And then I saw a video from Brazil, which was just floating pieces of plywood on in a small lake, and people were playing capoeira. And I talked to my students. I was like, guys, would you like to try this? And I have a guy who's a very smart student. And he's really good at technical calculations. He said, okay, give me 2 months, I'll make the calculation. Then we bought the stuff, and then he figured out how to do this. And it's synergy. I come up with the silly ideas, and they make it real. And for us, it was just a good experience.
That was incredible. Yeah, who played the stage?
On the platform right now, this is on the left is Mestre Renato, and on the right is the man behind the chat messages that canta Mestre Sabiá.
Sabiá.
No, but I'm talking about the stage. The stage. Who made it? Who made it?
Who made it? This was a student of ours. Was Braza is his name. He's also doing a lot of capoeira related equipment, like Berimbau stands. I think Mestre Moy has one at his home. And we have, he is a very creative person who's capable of doing a lot of technical things. So we built it together, but he constructed it. It was his idea.
That's incredible. That's so nice. But it floated. It floated without
It's
help.
floating, so it is made of wood, and it has some coating on it to make it waterproof. And below there is you know what's inside the big what's it
Tired.
called, tire? Yeah, truck tire. So the big
Instruction.
ones, yeah. So
Mhm.
that's what
Yeah,
keeps it afloat.
I love this. I want to make a championship on on
Moment.
a floated stage like that. What do you think about boy?
I will be back. Moment.
It will be very funny, man. Oh my god! If we have someone on play for Rio making points for who
Yeah,
goes
and we
on.
have gift points for a beautiful exit into the water.
Just make point and who uh, jump another on the water.
Yeah.
What else is no funny. Vaquero, Rochanal is asking if you were the first German to record your own CD, Music of Capoeira. That's true.
I used to think so, but I'm not sure if I'm actually the first because, in capoeira it's very hard to tell. We recorded this CD in 2011 and we released it in 2012. So I'm not sure if I was the first one, but I was one to release a CD
One of them.
with my students. Yeah, together.
Well, let's listen some music of your CD, man. Maybe you can talk a little bit about. Okay,
Okay, sure.
are you listening?
I'm listening.
People on the YouTube.
Quando eu dei os primeiros passos na roda de capoeira, nem sabia para onde essa arte me ia levar. Hoje me faltam as palavras, se de você quero contar. Não se expressa só com a boca, quando o coração falar. O teu jogo me deu a mente, as suas cantigas me deram voz, a sua alma me deu a luta, a sua história me deu heróis. Foram tão mestre como alunos que me deram as suas lições, de dizer não quando é preciso, de dizer sim a quem merece, e de entender que na verdade oi, nada é como parece. Nas palavras dos teus mestres eu aprendi a filosofia, e como às vezes tudo muda quando um sorriso contagia. Os momentos que respiro antes de entrar na roda, a ouvir mestre cantar, e vamos embora. Me ensinou a ser humilde e também me tornar guerreiro. Aprendi a ser corajoso e malicioso mandingueiro. Quando o berimbau chorar, eu vou respirar profundo, sabendo que eu encontrei o que é meu lugar no mundo, sabendo que eu encontrei o que é meu lugar no mundo.
Fantastic. Very nice, man. Very nice, really. When you did it, when you wrote this music?
I wrote this music in, I think, 2000 and somewhere between 2010 and 11. So it usually takes a couple of months for me to finish a song, because as I grow with this idea in my head, this idea grows, then I do change some things. And it's funny because I think when a thought sometimes like takes root in us, in me, then I learn more from that song in that moment than I actually do work for the song. So in the end, there's a song, but what's happening is actually happening to me. So the more I think about it, the more I change in that time, the more this song gets finished gradually.
Very nice, man. Very, very beautiful. It's a message very important for everybody, really. Independent, it's German, Brazilian, anybody. Rochinol is also talking something here. He sent a message. He's talking that Vaqueiro surprises everybody on the event, boys, because he did jumps, mortal jumps, mariposa, and everything with his biotype. Nobody expected. It was the first question I said you. I said you, because I'm impressed with this fantastic dominion that you have on your body.
You know how it is in capoeira. You know, we forget our exhaustion. We forget that we have work tomorrow, and sometimes we forget gravity.
For sure. Gravity, it's a problem sometimes.
Only if you believe in it.
Yeah. Well, let's go ahead. Well, here that was on the event, many incredible people, so many friends, and it was a really beautiful moment, and I will remember it just always. Yeah. And this atmosphere of friendship making many difference, don't you think so, Vaqueiro?
It's for me. It's still very, very moving to see those pictures, and I see people now that in the pandemic I have spoken to maybe twice, or maybe not even during half a year. So for me, it's like seeing old friends again in person. It brings back a lot of memories.
Yeah. Umar, you think that we have to choose very criticiously who we're going to invite for our event? Don't you think so?
Again?
How you choose people to invite to your...
Oh, no, yeah. Since some time ago that, yeah, we must be more, unfortunately, we must be more selective who you must invite. Because the good things is that the perfect things that we create this atmosphere that we have in this event, but it's not it's sad to say, but it's not possible when you just open the door and say, come everybody like this, and then there is the situation that you have to decide, okay, I have to put someone to go away to not destroy our event. So to avoid this situation, we just have to invite people that we know that we come and just to make the party to everybody, but not to make show off and to have some spotlight on their head. And it is really sad.
Yeah, sure. I think that exactly that we choose our vibration when we invite someone to your house because the event is your house, and you invite someone to be here with you, there with you. You are open your door. You say, "Come, the house is yours," like that. So, if you invite someone that love mass, you bring mass with him to your house. That's simple.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's very simple.
But we start to become old also, and we start to forget some kind of good manners, and and you start to see that in fact there's no problem to go to somebody and say, look, I'm sorry, but you have to go.
Yeah, sure.
It's simple like that.
But if you avoid, it's better
Yeah,
because you don't
of
have
course.
this
Like I said, is we have to avoid,
yeah,
and we avoid just avoiding to invite some
not invite. You are
strange
not
people.
invite. That's simple.
But I also see that when many people, when they the longer they are practicing capoeira, and the stronger their identity and their what they radiate into capoeira. I think a friend of mine, he's on the picture. That's why I'm thinking about it. Mestre Soldado. He said capoeira has its own gravity. So when you start being a certain way, you attract certain people. And sooner or later, this will be more and more and more of this kind of people. And in the end, people who would think otherwise, they will appear less and less and less. That's my
Yes.
experience, and I was very surprised to see that happen, but it's happening.
Sure. Well, let's see another picture. These people
Yeah.
are beautiful. This guy, this one, this boulder is very beautiful. This one. I don't know everybody here. This three guys on the left are from Croatia.
The,
It's
the two girls are from Croatia. Number three is a student of ours in Starnberg. Number four and number six are very beloved guests, and basically da casa. And the girl in between, the young lady, she's also one of our team. Her name is Araya.
is a student of Vienna, no? No, it's
It's a student of
No.
ours, but she's everywhere. So when there's a workshop, she's there. So you can mistake her for every person student because she's at all the workshops.
And since I start to give capoeira online, Ahaya was there in every class. Sometimes she was the only one, and we did make capoeira, but we just talk, and it was
Yeah.
always really nice.
Yes.
That's incredible.
She's a
Well,
capoeira
let's
sponge.
nice. Let's see now little incredible performance with the. Let's see it. Just a few minutes because it's too big this video, but few minutes to enjoy this incredible performance of Vaqueiro.
It was winter back then. So maybe in a few words, that was when the lockdown hit, and we try always, as I say, we try to find some ludic, playful ways to engage people in capoeira, and this was for our kids. And since I knew that a lot of people didn't have any capoeira classes prepared, I said, let's do something that is playful for many levels, and let's do something that doesn't use language. So that's why I am not speaking.
That's incredible. It's very nice, man. It's funny. It was just for your students.
It
Like,
was open, so I sent it to a couple of friends and said, guys, if you want to pass this on to your students, use it. It's non-verbal, so everybody can use it. No language barrier, and of course, it's supposed to be a bit of entertainment as well.
so,
Magic.
Fantastic. It is for kids changes the clothes.
Yes, exactly. So that's how in my household, my son learns to change clothes like this, and then he's just
That's
didn't
nice.
work yet.
Wow.
Yeah, mistakes happen.
Something wrong. The string on the hair.
It's when kids don't clap the right way. That's what happens.
Yeah.
Can take. Okay.
It is the magical drum. Huh?
Yes.
Everything is around this drum.
It was a weird day. It just kept reappearing.
Yeah. Fantastic. It's about 30 minutes. It's incredible.
Yeah, it's a long video.
I'd love to know that some people have this creative approach to make things exactly right now. We need it so much, man, because if capoeira has no this resilience to face this moment, maybe we gonna finish many things. We had to finish many things, many schools in capoeira, but
Yeah,
I think
true.
that everybody has created some way to don't do not die with the work. Well, I want to share now another video of yours. This one it's to
sem ninguém para comprar. Ela amou o fogareiro e fritou a acarajé. Fez da praça um terreiro pra bater um candomblé. Sem ninguém para comprar. Ela amou o fogareiro e fritou a acarajé. Cada um inteiro pra bater um candomblé.
It was one show that you did?
Yeah, there was one show that we did to celebrate, I think it was 10 years, our location in Starnberg. And we did about 1.5 hours stage show, but there was no capoeira involved except for one little piece. So all the rest was cultura popular, public culture, people's culture. but it was samba. It was a bit of dance de orixá, a bit modern dance, a bit of puxada de rede, a bit of maculelê, and of course mixed together, and everything we tried to tell a little story.
It was in Munich.
It was in Starnberg, yeah, close to Munich, close to our home base.
Okay, that's very fantastic, very nice. Well, that's it. I love this way you surprise people with your shape, as Rochinol said. You surprise people with this so light movement, like it's incredible. But I know that you have one very important condition for that. That is be short. Huh? It's
Oh yeah.
important. For I know it's incredible how people much more short and much more acrobatic, man. It's very smart on this move, this kind of movement. Like my voice, so very short,
Mestre Rosa.
and he's very short like that, and he plays what he wants with his body.
And also with this condition of Vaqueiro, I remember once a roda that we made in a street there in Serbia. I believe it was in Belgrade. I don't know. And I was impressed to see him play there outside with that sequence of Melua. Say, Jesus Christ! And there is not so many light here. So it was so fast. But at the same time, nobody never can see a single drop of bad intentions of Vaqueiro in roda. And this for me is it is really nice to see, because with all these conditions, technique he go there, he provocates situation in game, but Vaqueiro is, I never saw. He's totally almost impossible to hurt somebody in roda because he wants. Maybe it can happen by accident, but and he can express this kindness during the game, and at the same time showing that he's also can be a dangerous capoeira player if the situation requests. But till now, I never saw him with that bad intention in the eyes, but just showing this special way of play. Is really good to see.
Yeah, that's incredible. This is the way we perceive a good capoeira. When we know that he has the control of his body, his mind, and his game. Because during the game, sometimes happen things that you don't expect. For example, I saw some people that become stressed because when children hit him,
Oh yeah.
crazy, because he hit me. Oh God, it's a stupid thing.
Yeah, I believe it's some people who believes that they are untouchable. Nobody can touch them in roda, and what is that? No, and this is really strange.
Yeah, that's true. But Vaquero, you have many friends, man. So many friends. How many times have you been in Brazil?
Ooh, it must be at least 6 or 7 times. I'm not sure, but it's been a while since I've been last. So I think it was 2015, 14, something like this. So it's been a long while since I've actually had the opportunity to go, but I'm planning on going, and hopefully soon.
In Brasília?
Of course, Sobradinho.
Brazil didn't come, not yet.
Not yet. It's definitely number one on my list now.
Yeah,
For a
and
few
then you
years
go
already.
there to see the paradise.
My house is open always for you, man.
Thank you, Mestre.
But man, I want to have this final minutes that we have to let you say what you want, but we let Moy talk first, okay? So we're gonna have your words. Mano Moy, it's
Tell
your.
me. Well, what can I say? Today, tonight is the Vaqueiro's night. Yeah, he's the guest, and as I said, I really am proud what I'm say from him, for Iena, for Tito. But now this moment is to concentrate the focus here in Vaqueiro. And I just can say that his students, people who decide to play capoeira with him, can consider themselves lucky people, because I know. Today, I can say that I can speak a little bit about Vaqueiro with some kind of conditions, more condition. And what I see till today is that Vaqueiro is a really big heart guy, okay? As a father, as a friend, as a husband, as a capoeira master. And when I say capoeira master, I not speak about graduation, but the one who is responsible for a lot of people, you know? Because this is also is some that we must to talk about in capoeira about what means is to be master. Yeah, it's graduation, is red belt. No, so when I say this, Vaqueiro can have all these good skills in his personality, and as his master now, it's even. I just can say that I don't know, in fact, who is taking care of who. Okay, to be honest in this, yeah, we must say this, yeah. And I just can also say that from the bottom of my heart that I really try to give all my best to them because I know that they deserve. And what I say, I know that another people could do better than me, can say better than me, but I know that what I say to them, they believe and they receive with their heart, and I really take care of this responsibility. And I try to protect this trust as a really something really precious, okay? Because I don't want nothing disturb this because they deserve, Vaqueiro deserve.
Nice, man, nice.
And he knows that
Vaqueiro,
I'm honest what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
sure. Vaqueiro, it's your turn.
Okay.
Now I know that you are a little bit emotional,
Yes.
but you are. I got it. I got in the atmosphere of your event in 2018. I remember every moment on that event, and I feel the same atmosphere, the same emotion. And I hope you can talk a little bit about this conversation, this moment, your life, anything you want to talk to.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
So first, I'd like to express my extreme gratitude for these opportunities and for the faith and the trust that both you, Mestre Squisito, and Mestre Moy invest in not only in me but in our generation, because there's I am not an outlier. There's a lot of people for me in this generation and the one before and the one after in Europe that do a lot of great things. We are lucky enough. I'm lucky enough to have some here back me up in the chat. For me, for example, my brother Casciado or Hoshin All. These are guys that I admire. I sometimes when I talk to my students, I say like they are my capoeira crush, like the guys I admire as well. So for me, this is wonderful because I think we are in a very privileged situation here in Europe, and there's a big privilege in being able to live capoeira in that kind of environment, while all the way being able to experience it in different ways in Brazil, in other places, and be part of this development in Europe. And I think it's imperative for us, and I see that in these people, to try to turn ourselves worthy of what we receive, of this privilege. And now in this kind of pandemic and everything, I see that us as teachers, as those who try to not only survive but help capoeira flourish, either online or in personal classes or whatever. I think it's so important for us to actually how do I put it, to care about this, because our responsibility, for me, is measured in the privileges that we have. And so if we are in a very lucky situation here, that we are we survive. It's a pandemic, but we survive, and so we're able to continue and to continue working with capoeira one way or another. I think it's an incredible blessing, but it also speaks to our responsibility as people, as human beings, as teachers. And so for me, when we say this famous saying, capoeira é tudo que a boca come, I think we as teachers, we can have a lot of influence what people let into their system, what people feed themselves with. I can have a class where I only speak about discomfort and distrust and strange and uncomfortable situations. And sometimes it might be worth it, but sometimes it's also important to inspire people and to right now to not let people lose hope in what's happening. So to trust, especially now with developments we have currently in capoeira itself, where the system and the hierarchies and everything else is put into question for the acts of a few people. I think it's very important for us who have a say in this, that we keep constructing good things and keep turning ourselves worthy and worthy of the trust that we receive from the older generations.
Nice, man. Very nice. Yeah, I agree that the responsibility is very big, because we know that we have some time here making things, but we need to to create a track, a track to left for the people that is coming behind us, people that is following. It's waiting for something that we can share, we can show, we can demonstrate, and it is not any kind of power. I mean, many times it's be in good sense human, have attention with the people that is coming, with the children and things like that. We are living here in Brazil a very bad moment because of some bad guys, bad capoeirista, bad teacher, bad masters are making bad things to children. It's almost everybody become very upset. I cannot talk about that without becoming very, very brave with that, and upset really my heart, because I think that it's not this that we need in this moment, that we are living in a dramatic moment for the humankind, that we don't know how many goes away is gonna die, and what we are sharing as capoeirists, we are sharing this bad face of our people, bad face of our art. It's so sad that we need to talk about it, to face.
Disgusting.
Disgusting. Exactly. It's impossible to accept any kind of acceptation on this kind of people. There is no forgiveness. None. They are polluting our atmosphere, our energy, our order. We cannot accept that. And what you are saying, it's about the responsibility that it spread. So for many guys in the age of yours, like in the same level, and this big responsibility to be part of the life of the people that is close to you, your student, the families, the children, the institution, and we are here. Our responsibility is give this support, man. And I know that you have a big support on Moy, and what I can do on this situation, on this moment, it's offer also my moment like I'm doing right now to 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 make you have your reward. People know some person like you that is a strong warrior. It's someone that is fight with the heart, because this is the big fight of our life. It's with the heart. Thank you so much, my friend, here. And I hope that the Volta do Mundo happens so fast that we can be together very soon. Máquina is us. Máquina, I send you by message, but here I'm sending live a big hug for you. Mestre Moy, my friend. So
Thank you, Mestre Squisito, for one more special moment in capoeira together.
Yeah, sure.
And Vaqueiro, thank you.
People that is with us.
Keep like that.
Prepare yourself. I'm going for you, man. I want you here on this stage.
Yeah, o Viking da capoeira.
The Viking, oh, it's a good name. Ok, people. Abraços a todos aí. Bye, bye.
Tchau.
See you.